All right, you guys. We're on our second show. We on board the festival at sea. Listen, today we got three fabulous guests, happen to be family of ours, and we're gonna have them introduce themselves in a minute. But you are talking with the Barretts, Bishop Barrett.
And I'm First Lady Lakeisha Barrett.
We're having a ball, you guys. So with no further ado, we're going to introduce our guest today.
My queen to the right.
Hi, I'm Joanne Hughes, the mother of Lakeisha Barrett.
The reason why I'm here. And to the left, my queen.
I'm Chica Green, sister of the Barretts.
And then to the right of me,
The
Auntie
queen.
Monique.
Hi, I'm Monique, family member.
All right, so starting with Monique, tell us, how you come to know about Festival at the Sea, and then we'll go from there.
And how long have you been cruising with Festival of the Sea?
Oh, a friend of mine, and I've been cruising with Festival at the Sea 25 years.
And out of the 25 years, what's your favorite island that you've visited on the cruise? Do you remember?
Not at this moment.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So Auntie Monique is the reason why we're all on the cruise because for the last 2 years she's been bragging about Festival of the Sea. And last year, Bishop and I picked her up from the airport. She had all of these bags, and I was like, "What we will not be doing is picking you up without us having bags next year." And so, big ups to Auntie Monique. She is the reason that we are even on the cruise because listen, this cruise sell out. It's a pre-cruise and actually it goes on sale tomorrow, July 22nd for the pre-cruise. And so she called me early last year and she said, "Listen, they've got 2 rooms available right now today." And I was like, "Today, like today?" And she's like, "Today." So I had to put down a deposit for Bishop and I. I did not tell him. I told you guys in the first segment. I didn't tell him because I knew it cost too much. And so I had to, kind of wheel him in. And at first he was like, "I don't want to go." But listen, he's here. He's been smiling from ear to ear like Chuck E. Cheese since we've been on board. And so we're grateful that you got away for 10 days, huh?
Let me say something. Now, I'll be honest. On the first show, you guys wasn't here, but I said to First Lady, I said, "Don't you ever again
Yeah,
will
he
me
did.
in with the girls trip."
Yeah, he said he was never going
Right?
again.
I said,
I said,
"I'm
never
never
say
going
never."
again on a girls trip with you guys." But that was the first day. We're on day 3,
We are.
and I changed my mind.
Okay.
Cause y'all all right. I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball. So it's really been a blessing. It's a second island, having a ball, and it's just the people is just amazing. So yeah.
So, Miss Chicas, tell us what has been your favorite experience on the boat so far?
Just being able to eat when I want to. I love the eating, and I love the Dominican Republic. I like that. That was really good. I've been wanting to go there, so I got that one on my books now.
And so, my sister also specializes in a lot of her like teas and everything like that. So, have you been able to see anything different? Have you seen any teas? Have you made any connections since you've been on the cruise?
Yeah, that's another thing that's been really good. I went to a business meeting on here where they introduced us to a lot of different people that had a lot of entrepreneurs. So that was really good. And yeah, I was able to talk about my business. We all got a minute. So I do 2 things. I was able to talk about it. I'm also a Medicare agent, a sales agent for Medicare. And so I was able to do that as well as talk about my herbal teas. So it was really good. I was excited about that. So yeah, that was good.
All right, so it's good to say that Celebrity Cruise. Not only are we having fun, but there have been amazing business connections as well, right? And so my queen, my mother. So quick story, Bishop is talking about this girls trip, right? But originally, I called my mom. I said, "Mom, are you coming?" She was like, "No, I'm getting my house together. We're not gonna come." It didn't start off as a girls trip, but God would have it that he would have my mom and my sister and I to be on our first trip together out of the country, just the three of us. Of course, we have my aunt and my husband and my sister cousin Tiffany, who's not available right now. But we needed this trip, right, for the three of us, for my mom and my sister and I. And so, Mom, how do you feel being on this cruise, and what's been your most exciting moment?
Right now, sitting here with my beautiful girls and the bishop and my beautiful cousin. This has just been amazing. That was the reason I really wanted to be here, because it was a time for me to spend with my girls, and it's just been awesome. It's just been an awesome time.
All right, all right. And so, Bishop Barrett, what has been your favorite time on the cruise?
I mean, hanging out with you guys, I definitely had a really good time. Getting off the ship, going to the different islands, but then also the caliber of people, the maturity of the people, the black excellence of the people. We met a young lady today who happened to work on the ship, and she was serving us breakfast. And so she said to me, she said, "Sir, you have no idea what this is doing to me." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she said, "To see so many of my people, black people, doing what you guys are doing." She says, "I've never seen this in all my cruising." And she says she's from South Africa. And so she was just saying, for her to come on a ship and see nothing but black people, her people, is something that has changed her. And so I said, you know what? It gives you hope. It gives your country hope. And it lets us know as a people that when we come together, we could do anything. And so that, what was amazing to me, combined with, hanging out with you guys and just the beauty of God's creation. The ocean is like, we've been traveling for days and we've still been on water. So it's amazing how much water there is. We sat out the other night, looked up at the stars, and prayed for about an hour, almost 2 hours just outside. And it's just been a blessing.
I can definitely ditto on that. We've been praying for people. Sunday church was amazing. The first night we got on board, I had to rush off to choir rehearsal. And for me, just even on the island, on the ship today, I can't even count how many people that have come up to me and said, you know what, watching you worship on Sunday was just an anointing. And so when I was worshiping on Sunday, I was in my own zone. Many of you know that I suffered from a brain aneurysm about a month ago. So just to even be here on this cruise, what I say, a portion of my health and my strength, my grandmother says that all the time, it's just a blessing from God. And then to just know that my authentic worshiping God was able to be a blessing to other people. Earlier today, we met a couple and we prayed for them. The couple, when the gentleman has been battling with cancer. And so you just never know. Today, when I was leaving the island, there's this young lady. She was walking by, and she just had a glow, just a beautiful glow. So I just said to her, I said, baby, you are just glowing. I've been watching you, and I just want to tell you that you are glowing. And so her mother was like, thank you. So then she sang to me, thank you for being a friend. And she sounds so beautiful. When we were out listening to John Sax, the saxophone player, her mother came up to me with tears in her eyes. And her mother was like, thank you for saying that to my daughter. She said, no one asked my daughter. She said, no one asked my daughter to the prom. She said, we live in Texas. She said, no one. She said, my daughter went to high school. No one asked her to prom. No one asked her out. She's in college. She can't get a date. She said, you just don't know, as a mother, what you did to me to say that to my daughter. And I was like, your daughter is beautiful. She was like, yeah, but the guys in Texas don't like dark-skinned girls. And I was like, what? And I didn't even know that I was pouring into her. But when I tell y'all, this is a queen, beautiful, beautiful, glowing young girl. And she just had just such a beautiful glow about her. But her mother, that's who y'all seen when her mother came to me and we were hugging. Her mother was just in tears, just thanking me for telling her daughter how beautiful she was. That's one thing about this cruise. When you walk past somebody in the hallway, everybody's been like saying hello and God bless you. And so it's just been an amazing blessing. Every day just continues to get better and better.
So I would say one by one, give each one of them an opportunity to share. Well, we already know Auntie Monique gonna tell somebody because she told us about the cruise. So definitely, are you two things? Would you like to come again next year, and are you going to tell somebody?
Yeah, definitely. I got my twos and fews that I'm going to invite to come and hang out on this cruise. So yeah, I'm going to tell somebody.
Of course, I'm gonna bring my husband. When I show him all the amazing pictures and the videos that we have and how we praise the Lord on Sunday, he's gonna be more than glad to come next time.
Yes, I'll tell someone all the time to come. It's been amazing.
Tell us again how long you've been doing this.
25 years.
25 consecutive years on this cruise. And so we had the pleasure of meeting the owner's husband and the son, the two sons on last night. That was a blessing. It was a funny story because I thought that the son, God always places Bishop and I in a room. And when he does, he always have the right keynote people that he wants us to meet. So last night, we were in the room, a private event, and I thought that the person I was talking to was the manager of the artist that we were waiting for because Bishop had met the manager. We had been talking to him like all weekend or whatever. So I go up to him and I say, hey, how you doing? He was like, hey. I was like, I didn't have a ticket for the Bishop. He was like, we can't leave out the Bishop. Like, where the Bishop? And I was like, he out there. He's like, well, go get him and tell him I said let him in. So I was like, okay. So I'm texting him and left out and called him like, her manager said come back. So we get in the room and I'm like, babe, there go her manager. He was like, I don't even know that dude. He said, that's not the manager. I was like, yes, it is. Come find out. It wasn't her manager. It was the owner's son that's over the cruise, Miss Patricia. So, and her husband was telling us that they're grooming her son, both of her sons, to take over. They're younger than 33. They've been doing this for 33 years, and they grew up on the ship. And so now the son is working hand in hand with the mother. And so that was amazing just to see the longevity of this cruise, and also to see, we met the pastor. And
The pastor, he's actually pastoring in Trenton, New Jersey, and he's also running for governor. And so that was amazing service on Sunday. We had an opportunity to meet Maya. We had an opportunity to meet Sherry Shepherd. And we're going to look forward to meeting...
I met October London. On the
we're
island.
looking forward to meeting
I got a
Ruben
picture.
Stutter. We're looking forward to meeting
Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men, and some more great, amazing people.
Shouts out to John Saxton.
And John Sachs, we met him.
John
Yes.
Sachs, amazing
Saxophonist, amazing saxophonist. And if you watch our social media, you will see Mama Joanne doing that 1, 2, 3, 1 step, 2 step with the amazing John Sachs.
Yes. So just a blessing. And you guys know we like to share our experiences with you all. So this has been more than amazing. Looking forward to tomorrow, day 3. So tomorrow's day 3
on the water.
So we've had a couple of days on. No.
Miami 2 days. We've gone on the
I've lost count.
water.
We were on the water for
Yep,
2 days.
water for 2 days.
And then we had 2 islands.
Yep,
so
two
really
islands.
This is like day 5.
Yeah.
We left on
4 or
Friday.
Hey, listen, we've been on the
Saturday,
water so long, it
Sunday,
don't even
Monday. What's
matter.
today?
It don't even
Today's
matter.
Monday. Today's day 3.
Today is like-
Listen, every day feels like Friday.
Right,
So.
right. So with that said, we're getting ready to close out. But I want our guests to share something in closing. Each one of you guys, could you just share something? Whatever you want to share.
You gotta share too. So
Yeah, you go.
I would say I want to share that I love to work out, and I was able to get up early this morning and work out, and it's just a blessing to be able to just wake up and relax and just enjoy life without worrying about every little thing. And I just thank God for allowing me to be on this cruise with Ollie, my family. And that's it.
Starting with the oldest to the youngest.
Hi.
In closing, what would you
Um,
like to say?
I think everyone should take a trip just to have a let out and relax and see all your people. I don't mean anything by that, but no fussing, no arguing, no nothing. Well, maybe a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, but I think everyone should come on this trip. It's great. And the food is good, and you can eat all the food you want.
In my closing, I want to say, no matter what you're dealing with, whether it's sickness in your body, turmoil in your home, just it doesn't matter what's going on. To me, what heals, no matter what, is going to be love. Don't forget to just try to have a lot of love in your heart. If you're sick, love. If you're well, love. It doesn't matter. Love is huge. It is the most healing thing that you can ever do to just help fix whatever's going on. Just think about love. And that's just all I got to say.
My closing, I would like to say, make sure you continue to check in before you check out, because so many times we are trying to take care of everybody else, but you got to make sure that you do a self-check. So check in with yourself. Make sure that you have a woosah moment for yourself. After what I dealt with, I'm just making sure that I'm waking up and I'm smiling. I realize that when you wake up, you have 2 options. You can think positive or negative. You could go high or low. And it takes the same amount of energy. It takes a lot of energy to go low. It takes a lot of energy to be negative. But that same energy, if you put it toward the high road, like I just refused to be. I got irritated the first night behind the iron. It seems small, but it really, really irritated me because I know how much my husband liked for his clothes to be ironed. But in that minute, I watched him, and this man, he just was like, well, I guess I just got to pay to get my clothes ironed. And I found myself more upset than him, and I sat and I watched him. He never frowned. He never switched. He just stayed there. And that's one thing that I really love and admire about you, babe, because regardless to how the situation get, and I know our situations get rough sometimes, but you find a way to tap into God. You find a way to tap into prosperity and positivity no matter what. And I admire that from you, and I'm gaining that from you. And it's been like, ever since then, I've just been like looking at this ocean, and this ocean has been like huge waves, but God has maintained it to where it feels like we're on a waterbed or something. It's just been so peaceful. So continue to make sure you check in before you check out.
I think everybody has something good to say, but as I'm looking at this glass, it's to the eye, it's what the eye sees. Some people, if I ask, they're going to say it's half empty. Some people going to say it's half full. I like to take the position that it's half full. I'm not focusing on what's empty. I'm focusing on what's full. And so in life, we all dealing with something. You either going through something or you just came out of something.
Come on.
But the thing is how you deal with it, how you look at it. And if God gives you the opportunity to look at it again the next day, then appreciate that day. Tomorrow, I mean, most of the time we stress, we worry, and we build anxiety worrying about what's going to take place tomorrow. But the truth is, tomorrow hasn't even come yet. And so when we look at it, we got to just be thankful in the now.
Yeah.
You know, the Bible says that now faith, that right now faith, and then let tomorrow take care of itself. And as we were on this ship and looking at the clouds and the stars and the sun and the birds and the waves, I'm like, God, you are an amazing God.
Amazing
because
God.
your creation is breathtaking. It's not something that man himself could have come out here and done and look and said, look at what I did.
Yeah.
And we're known for saying, look at what I did. But today, I've acknowledged what God has done. And so for that, I'm grateful, thankful. Our families are well. We are well. And if we're not well, we're getting well. Because God is that type of God. So
Yes.
we thank God, and I'm looking forward to the next 5 days. I know when Saturday comes, I'm gonna be like, man, it's over already. And it's we've been here 11 days, but I'm grateful, thankful, and to you, First Lady, thank you for thinking of me enough to put this together. And
deserve
we
it.
celebrated our birthdays. Auntie Monique, 64, me, 54,
Tiffany,
and Tiffany, 44.
Huh.
And that's not by coincidence.
No,
So
no,
with
no.
that said, we love you. Thank you for tuning in to Talking with the Barretts. Until next time, be
You're
blessed.
talking with the Barretts.
We're real, we're relevant, and we're righteous. God
You're
bless you.
talking with the Barretts. You're talking with the Barretts.